Why did she replace you like you never existed? And why does it haunt her more than she'll ever show? That's what you've been chewing on, quietly, in the dark. That question that stings like alcohol on an open wound. How could she move on so fast? She went cold overnight, unfollowed, unbothered. Maybe she's smiling in photos with some new guy already. Maybe she's showing the world that you were just a pit stop on her way to something better. And now you're left sitting there, staring at your phone, stuck in the past while she parades her future. But let me tell you something hard and true. People who replace fast don't heal fast. They hide fast. She didn't move on. She masked up. She threw a warm body into a cold place, hoping it'd silence the echo you left behind. And here's the part that'll twist your gut for a second before it sets you free. This isn't about you being unworthy. It's about her being unable to face the emptiness within, unable to sit with discomfort, unable to grow. She chose escape over evolution. And that new guy? He's not a reward. He's a distraction, her emotional crutch. Now let's flip the focus, because this video isn't about watching her mistakes. It's about mastering your response. Most men spiral after a breakup because they internalize rejection like it's truth. They think, if she replaced me fast, I must have been worthless. But no, worth isn't measured by how someone treats you when they're confused. Worth is proven by how you rise when no one believes you will. This is where you go stoic. No pleading, no posting quotes about loyalty, no throwing shade. Just silence, just action, just becoming the man she thought she could walk away from, until she realizes she didn't walk away from a man. She walked away from everything she'll never find again, because a stoic man doesn't fight to be chosen. He becomes so grounded, so unshakable, that people feel the loss long after they've forgotten why they left. So ask yourself right now, are you trying to win her back? Or are you ready to win yourself back? That's what this journey is about. We're going to walk through this like a man who feels everything but reacts to nothing. We're going to talk resilience, detachment, discipline. We're going to use her silence as a signal, not a sentence. We're going to level up, not to spite her, but because you needed to. And in the quiet, when the glow-up is complete, when you no longer even flinch at her name, that's when she'll regret everything, and you won't need to say a word. If you're done feeling discarded, if you're ready to become the version of yourself that no one can forget, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I release what I cannot control. Number 1. She replaced you fast. That's not a flex, so she replaced you in the blink of an eye, like it was nothing, like you were nothing. And now she's got someone new in her stories, on her feed, maybe even in her bed. And yeah, it stings. But let's get one thing straight. Replacing someone quickly isn't a sign of strength. It's a red flag waving in the wind, screaming, I can't be alone with myself. That's not empowerment. That's emotional instability dressed up as independence. See, what looks like moving on is often just moving sideways. It's avoidance. It's a way to skip the hard part, the growth, the reflection, the mirror. She didn't level up. She just hit next on the playlist, hoping the noise would drown out the silence. And here's what she doesn't expect: for you to stop watching, for you to stop reacting, for you to stop bleeding energy into her decision, because that's where the shift happens. When you understand that her actions don't define your value, only your reaction does. She wanted a reaction. She wanted to feel power. The moment you don't give her that, she starts questioning the whole script. That's when doubt creeps in. You think she won. Nope. She just played herself into emotional debt. You, on the other hand, are about to stack internal wealth. You're about to stop seeing her new post as pain and start seeing it as proof that she never had the patience to grow with you in the first place. If you're done thinking her rebound reflects your worth, if you're ready to take back your narrative, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I release what I cannot control. Number 2, pain is fuel, if you know how to burn it. You feel that sting in your chest, that ache that hits the moment you wake up and realize she's gone. Good, that's fuel. That pain, it's energy, raw, unfiltered, pure emotional combustion. But here's the catch. It can either destroy you or rebuild you. Most men let it consume them. They drink it, scroll through it, spiral in it. They get addicted to the pain because it's the last thing that still feels connected to her. But a Stoic, a man with purpose, he knows how to burn that pain into power. See, you don't avoid pain. You absorb it. You sit with it. You learn from it. Pain is the most honest teacher you'll ever meet. It doesn't flatter you. It doesn't lie to you. It just shows you what needs to change. That tight chest, that restless mind, that's your body begging you to evolve. And if you use it right, that same energy that once had you checking her socials, rereading old texts, trying to make sense of the nonsense, that energy becomes the fire that builds a better man. She thought you'd fall apart. She thought she was the reason you had direction. Nope. She was the distraction from the version of yourself you were always meant to become. And every push away, every cold goodbye, every unanswered message, it's not rejection, it's redirection. So let it hurt, then let it harden. And once it hardens, move, hit the gym, build the business, sharpen the mind, stack wins, not wounds. Because the best revenge isn't looking back. It's building forward, quietly, relentlessly, stoically. If you're done letting pain run wild, if you're ready to turn it into fire and forge your next chapter, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I burn pain into power. Number 3, detach to dominate. She expects you to care. She expects you to watch, to react, to chase. She expects you to bleed attention because that's how she confirms she still has power. But when you detach, truly detach, you shatter her expectations. And nothing shakes a person more than losing control over the one they thought they owned emotionally. See, detachment doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you don't flinch. It means you've trained your mind to stop being a prisoner to impulse. You don't check her page. You don't ask around. You don't respond to breadcrumbs. You just exist in silence, calm, focused, unavailable. And in a world addicted to validation, your absence becomes the loudest thing in the room. Stoicism teaches this. If it's outside your control, it's not your concern. Her rebound, her games, her public smiles and private confusion, not your problem. Your only mission is control of yourself. Because when you master detachment, you don't just regain your peace, you become dangerously attractive, not because you're trying to be, but because you no longer need to be. She'll start to feel it, first as confusion, then discomfort, then regret, because nothing haunts someone more than realizing the person they discarded no longer reacts. And by the time she figures it out, it's too late. You've moved into a version of yourself that isn't chasing closure, it's chasing greatness. Detach not to punish, but to protect, to rise, to dominate your own life. If you're done being emotionally available to someone who already left, if you're ready to become untouchable through silence, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I control what I give my energy to. Number 4, her silence is a test, not a sentence. She stopped texting, she stopped calling, she ghosted, blocked, or just faded out like the past didn't exist. and now you're sitting in that brutal silence, wondering what it all meant. Let me clear it up for you. Her silence isn't the end. It's the test. It's the crucible. It's the moment that separates men who beg from men who build. Most guys break in this phase. They fold, they reach out, they write long paragraphs that go unread. They try to reopen a door that was slammed to test their strength. But the Stoic man, he doesn't beg for connection. He becomes so complete in solitude that silence doesn't punish him. It empowers him. When someone goes silent, they're not just pulling away. They're watching, waiting, seeing if you'll break formation, if you'll crumble and give back the power they just threw away. But every second you don't react, every day you don't send that "I miss you" message, you pass the test. And every time she checks her phone and sees nothing from you, that's when the doubt creeps in. That's when the silence starts screaming back at her. Her silence is her move. Your response is the game. And here's the truth. The person who can sit longest in silence holds the power. So sit in it, own it, let it sharpen you, let it forge that emotional armor she thought you'd never grow. You don't lose anything by not reaching out. You lose everything by trying to resurrect what already buried itself. If you're done confusing silence for rejection, if you're ready to use it as fuel for strength, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I stay solid in silence. Number 5. The glow-up she can't unsee. You want to hit her where it hurts. Stop trying, stop talking, stop explaining yourself. Just level up in silence. Let your evolution make the noise. That's the glow-up. Not just new clothes or a gym membership. I'm talking about a full-spectrum transformation. Mind, body, and energy. Because when a man becomes obsessed with building himself, not winning her back, everything changes. See, she remembers the version of you that doubted, that chased, that sat in emotional limbo waiting on her love. What she never saw coming. The version of you who vanished into discipline and reappeared as a man she can't recognize, because he's no longer available to the same chaos. Here's what messes with her mind the most. Not that you got better, but that you didn't need her to do it. That while she was out flashing her rebound, trying to stay seen, you were in the shadows grinding, healing, upgrading. She thought silence meant defeat. Nah, it meant preparation. And now, when she looks back, she sees a man she can't reach, but can't stop thinking about. And no, this isn't about making her jealous. It's about becoming so real, so focused, that jealousy is just a side effect of your progress, because now the pictures you post hit different. The way you talk hits different. Your presence hits different. That's what happens when the glow-up isn't for show, it's for you. So stack your wins. Let them wonder. Because the man who builds himself in the dark becomes the light no one can ignore. If you're done posting pain and ready to post progress, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I level up in silence. Number 6. Control nothing, master everything. Here's one of the hardest pills to swallow, and one of the most freeing. You don't control her decisions. You don't control who she dates next, what she posts, or whether she regrets losing you. And the more you try to control it, the more it controls you. That's the trap. That's where most men get stuck, trying to micromanage the outcome of something that's already ended. But a Stoic man knows this. Control is an illusion. Mastery, that's internal. That's real. You can't dictate her next move, but you can dominate your next step. You can't change her mind, but you can change your direction. And once you stop chasing outcomes and start owning your habits, your mindset, your energy, you stop being reactive and you start being dangerous. This is what dark psychology teaches us. People feel most unsettled when they realize they no longer influence your emotions. That's the paradox. The less you try to pull her back, the more your absence pulls at her. The less you care what she's doing, the more she wonders why you don't. That's not manipulation, it's emotional control. Not over her, over yourself. You want peace? Let go of the illusion that you're supposed to fix, manage, or win her back. The moment you let go of controlling the outcome is the moment you gain control over everything that actually matters. Your focus, your growth, your future. That's where power lives. That's where peace lives. She'll feel it. Trust me. The silence hits different when it's coming from a man who's mastered himself. If you're done wasting energy on outcomes you can't control and ready to own everything that's within your reach, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I master myself, not outcomes. Number 7. Emotions lie. Discipline speaks truth. Right now, your emotions are loud. They're telling you to reach out, to explain, to beg, to get answers. They scream at you in the middle of the night, convincing you that if you just say the right thing, maybe she'll come back. But let's get something straight. Your emotions don't care about your growth. They care about your comfort. And comfort is the enemy of transformation. She left. That's reality. But your emotions want to live in memory. They're stuck in the version of her that smiled at you when things were good. That version doesn't exist anymore. The only thing real now is the space she left and what you decide to do with it. And here's where most men lose. They let temporary emotions sabotage permanent progress. That's where discipline steps in. Discipline is cold, quiet, clear. It doesn't ask how you feel. It asks what needs to be done. When your heart says text her, discipline says train. When your mind says check her story, discipline says write your own. And that's how you win, not by killing emotion, but by refusing to let it drive. See, emotion builds fantasy, discipline builds results. And when she circles back, and she will, it won't be because of what you felt. It'll be because of what you did. How you held the line when everything in you wanted to break. How you rebuilt yourself piece by piece, not through revenge, but through relentless self-control. You want to stop hurting. Start acting. Start building. Start moving with discipline, not desire. Let your emotions cry. It's your actions that define you. If you're done letting emotions steer the wheel and ready to move with purpose, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I follow discipline, not emotion. Number 8. Power is quiet. So are regrets. You don't need to announce your comeback. You don't need to post cryptic quotes or passive-aggressive stories. Real power doesn't broadcast. It radiates. It's quiet, controlled, lethal in how calm it is. And that's exactly what unnerves her most, your silence. She expected drama. She expected begging. She expected to feel important by watching you fall apart. But when you didn't, when you just went quiet, that's when the doubt started eating at her. Not immediately, but slowly, quietly. Regret doesn't come loud either. It creeps in at night. It shows up when no one's around. It whispers, "What if he was the one?" while she's laying next to someone who feels nothing like you. See, the man who moves in silence doesn't do it to disappear. He does it to build. He does it to shift the entire game without ever showing his hand. That's the Stoic way. No arguments, no emotional outbursts, just peace, growth, elevation. And when she sees that you're not seeking attention, when she realizes you're not reacting because you're too focused on becoming untouchable, that's when the real storm hits her. You don't prove your value by explaining it. You prove it by being so deeply rooted in self-respect that nothing she does shakes you. You don't speak to prove she lost something. You become the thing she can't replace. Power isn't loud. and neither is regret. They both hit in silence, and they both last a long time. If you're done trying to be seen and ready to become undeniable, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My silence holds power. Number 9, she'll miss what you became, not what you were. Let's be real. She's not going to miss the version of you who waited on replies, the guy who over-explained, who questioned his worth every time she pulled away. She's not losing sleep over the man you were when she left. But what will haunt her is the man you became when she thought she was done with you. Because the truth is, women don't miss you as you are. They miss you when you evolve into something they can't reach anymore. That's when the memories hit different, not because of who you were, but because of how far you've gone without her. She expected you to fall, you built, she thought you'd collapse, you adapted, she assumed she'd move on and forget. But now, you've become a ghost she can't outrun. The better you become, the heavier her choice starts to feel. You see, people don't regret letting go of who you used to be. They regret realizing they no longer have access to who you are now. When she sees the confidence, the glow, the discipline, and knows it's not for her anymore, that's when she truly feels it. You're not meant to be the same man she left. That version of you had holes, blind spots, weaknesses. But this version, he's sharp, focused, unavailable, and most of all, indifferent, not bitter, not angry, just done. And that kind of peace, that's unforgettable. That's the real heartbreak for her. If you're done trying to be missed and ready to become unforgettable, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I become what they can't replace. Number 10, don't win her back. Win yourself. This was never about her. Not really. It felt like it at first, like your world cracked the moment she walked out, like the mission was to get her back, prove your worth, reverse time. But now you see the truth. She wasn't the prize. You were just lost. You were disconnected from the man you're meant to be. The breakup didn't break you. It woke you up. You don't need her to come back. You don't need closure. You don't need the apology. Because the version of you that needed all that, he doesn't exist anymore. He was forged in pain, sharpened in silence, and replaced by a man who knows his value, who doesn't chase, who doesn't fold, and who sure as hell doesn't beg to be chosen. You weren't supposed to win her back. You were supposed to win yourself back, your focus, your energy, your power. And now that you've done that, you see it clearly. She was the lesson, the catalyst, the one who walked away so you'd finally walk toward your own greatness. This isn't about revenge. This is about rebirth. You didn't lose her. You lost illusions. You lost weakness. You lost the version of you that would settle for half love and emotional scraps. And what you gained? Discipline, clarity, power. You became the man who doesn't need to prove anything because his life speaks for itself. She'll come back around, maybe not physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. That's inevitable. But by then, she won't even recognize you. Because you didn't just survive the breakup, you outgrew it. If you're done chasing what left and ready to live like you were never missing anything, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I choose me every time. You've just walked through the fire, and if you're still here, it means you're not broken. You're becoming. You've learned how to control the only thing that ever mattered, yourself. And now? Now you're untouchable. Not because you're cold, but because you're clear. Not because you don't care, but because you finally understand that peace is louder than pain, and your silence says more than her words ever did. This channel isn't just content. It's a mindset, a weapon, a place where men stop chasing closure and start building character. every view, every comment, every subscriber. It's not about growing numbers, it's about growing you. So if you felt this message, don't just move on, move different. Join the brotherhood, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss the fire when it drops. And in the comments, tell the world what kind of man you've decided to become today. This is Stoic Blessing, this is Breakup Mastery, and this is just the beginning.